EA Sports and the Web.com Tour proudly present third round coverage of the Web.com Tour Championship. We are into the third round of the Web.com Tour Championship, the fourth and final stop of the Web.com Tour Finals. 50 PGA Tour cards up for grabs, dreams about to be made.
It's amazing what's ahead of these young players, Rich. Not just getting through the next two rounds, but also trying to suppress perhaps what might be for them next year.
Action continues at the seventh. Frank, as we look at the middle portion now of this third round, he hasn't made a mess, that we know, but he hasn't made a move either.
Yeah, this is a second shot golf course. It's about trying to get enough birdie opportunities, not just about hitting greens, keeping the ball on the safe side of the flag. Got to get that ball in a little closer. More opportunities are what's needed.
Frank, not the longest hitter, but sometimes you win tournaments by putting it in a good spot, and that's where we are right here, 280 yards out.
Yeah, 280 down the middle of the fairway. That'll never get you in trouble.
Now the approach to the seventh. Frank, what do you need to be mindful of here?
It's rather narrow in the front of the screen, and then there's some mounds both right and left. Be very aware of those mounds. They can actually help you out.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. It's the beautiful part of golf. Brand new day, new hole. Remember, he made a bogey here yesterday. This time for birdie. This one has a good line. That is some good work right there. Birdie and one shot closer to the lead. TPC Sawgrass, the fabled stadium course designed by the legendary Pete Dye. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. And here at the eighth, Frank, most players are happy walking out of here with a par three.
And the reason why, it's a very narrow entry to this green. It's just littered with bunkers around, left, behind, to the side, and even short. Once you get further up the green, though, even though this is sort of an undulating green, it starts to widen up. So don't get trapped into just looking at the front of this hole.
So getting set for a greenside bunker shot. Frank, when I think of the great bunker players in the history of the sport, I think about Gary Player, Seve Ballesteros, whom you knew so well. What did they do that made them so effective on these greenside bunker shots?
They had an attitude for a start that was different. For them, they saw possibilities. And they would imagine the amount of sand. Remember, because this is the only shot in golf where you don't have to hit the ball first. So they would really choose the amount of sand behind the ball, whether that was an inch or two. Aim the club at that and made sure they followed through.
Come on, you have to make that, don't you? Drop shot here at the eighth. Bogey here yesterday, chance to better that today.
Well, with time running out, Rich, that's what's going to make that bogey sting even more.
Can't afford to give him away at this point in the championship. Frank, the ninth is really a good par five, isn't it?
There's so many options here. Just play it away, sort of three-wood it down there, then go to the right. Oh, when he goes after it like he is here. Oh, huge.
Woo-hoo.
Huge with a capital H.
Busted that. That's a good start to the hole, right down the middle. Second shot coming up here at the par five. That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
That's an outstanding shot right there, and it sets up a really good look at birdie. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
Could use this one. This is for par.
Yeah, that's a good par there, Rich.
Now on to one of the most exciting back nines in golf here at the TPC Sawgrass and the Stadium course. Let's begin at number 10. Frank, and what do you make of this hole?
It's another one where you're just trying to fit the tee shot in the fairway there. It's not a driver that stays right. And, of course, we've seen a lot of people stray here down the left side. Who can forget Mickelson when he won his Players' Championship, hitting that phenomenal 7-iron out of the fairway bunker, through the trees, and still finding the putting surface. But speaking of the putting surface, this green has more undulations than just about any green on the golf course. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
That one inside of 10 feet, really dialed in. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie.
Oh, that one's got a stink. That's a good stroke.
So just a formality here. That's a nice confidence builder right there. You make those for par, and you keep things steady. Hole number 11, 558 yard, par 5. Frank, players in attack mode here.
Yeah, just try and blitz it down there. There are other bunkers on the left to consider, but really, with that much fairway, this is a green light opportunity. Oh, I like that.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Not the longest, but not bad. 295 yards in the fairway. We'll settle. Frank, we're really watching the next generation of PGA Tour stars, aren't we?
Yeah, this player in particular, Rich, amateur pedigree, already a winner of the NCAAs, and I've always thought that success early on is a predictor, really, of talent long term, and this player has all the tools.
Frank, how about this third shot to the par 5 11?
Well, coming from the right side, once again, you have to be exact on the distance because that green now is at the wrong angle.
Early part of this second nine, a good approach shot. And now, pretty good chance for birdie. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, and trying for another one today. How does that not go in? Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
solid stroke there, no sign of nerves on that.
So through 54 holes, a really good position inside the top 5 with 1 round to go.
Yeah, and those handful of players that